Just as the metaphorical sun sets on the season of summer, so will the sun be setting on my head. I'm going to be dyeing my hair neon sunset colors, basically what I'm trying to say. If you're anything like me, you just simply don't bother with a Halloween costume. By the time you realize what's going on, all of the candy's off the shelves, people look really scary, and you're just sitting in your house all like normal. So here's something that I propose for you. Use Halloween as an excuse to do something crazy with your hair, such as neon UV reactive colors. Hey, once a year, you have the excuse to just be weird. So here is my proposed Halloween weirdness, and that is UV reactive neon hair. Today I'm going to be using Artic Fox, a company that manufactures hair dye out of California using better ingredients than most companies, notably excluding ammonia, ethyl alcohol, peroxide, and PPDs. Sidebar, if you're not aware, PPD stands for peroethylene diamine, which is a chemical known to cause pretty severe allergic reactions. It's not allowed in skincare, but it is still commonly used in permanent hair dyes. So Artic Fox isn't a natural hair dye. I think it'd be really difficult to get natural neon orange, but they do their best to use safe ingredients, including non-GMO plant proteins, to strengthen your hair while you use the dye. So my favorite part about this company, besides the fact that they manufacture in the US, making them a more likely ethical choice, is the fact that they donate 15% of their proceeds to organizations working to stop animal cruelty. And along the same vein, they're also cruelty-free and vegan. I wanted to experiment with their newly released neon colors. In addition to being just uber bright, they're also reactive under UV light, which I assume would be useful for some people. Does not mean very much to me, considering I spend most of my nights editing at my computer. But I assume for you party goers, this would be a really cool thing to have. Because parties have black lights, right? Maybe frequent laser tag players. Actually, if you're a frequent laser tag player, do not dye your hair this color because I feel like that would be a dead giveaway. I wanted to give it a try because it's something cool and new and hopefully interesting for all you YouTube viewers, audiences, you people that are watching videos. So I'm going to be using the same method that I use on my mermaid hair because let's face it, I do not know very much about hair, and as soon as I find something that works, I'm just going to stick with it. I already have the ends of my hair bleached, and we're just going to mix all those colors together to give some dimension and just overall coolness. I'm going to be throwing in one non-neon UV reactive color because I want to be able to compare the normal non-UV reactive color with the others. So I have one normal pink and then the other three. I should have them in my hands. Just a second. One normal pink and then the other three. So we have Neon Moon, Electric Paradise, pink, and then Porridge, which I was very confused about at first. It just makes me think of porridge, but pink and orange. And then I have the Virgin Pink. So this is what we're starting with. Run to a job, so I'm wearing like workout clothes but also purple lipstick because I wanted to point out that my purple lipstick is a really similar color to the Virgin Pink. I have used Artic Fox hair dye before, so I can speak to a little bit of the longevity and just how it wears in general. They wore really well, actually. I had previously tested Manic Panic dyes, and I definitely think Artic Fox holds better than Manic Panic by far. The colors fade within their same color. And I know that will sound a little bit funny to anybody who's not used to dyeing their hair. A lot of times when you dye your hair these bright colors, when they fade to different colors. Like they'll fade to an undertone. Like you'll dye your hair blue and it'll fade kind of to a green color. When I dyed my hair with the Manic Panic colors, they all faded to this basically the same kind of green color, which wasn't a big deal, but it just, if you are particular on that one point, Artic Fox performs pretty well. Kind of like almost doubles the length of your hairstyle when the faded versions of the colors also look nice. So that's a big plus for Artic Fox. Also, just in general, the colors lasted a really good amount of time. Keeping track of that, I'm actually going to keep track of exactly how many shampoos the color lasts and like how it looks as I go, and I'm going to be doing a follow-up video. Go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll know when that video comes. So just in general, I'm really impressed with the Artic Fox hair colors. I don't have a ton of experience, so I'm going to keep trying out some other brands, and then I'll be able to give more in-depth analysis of how it compares to other brands. So the specifics. I do have the Virgin Pink in here, which is the neon UV reactive color. It's definitely a deeper, more saturated color than the neon colors. Porange is my favorite, the kind of pink orange color. It's very sunset, very peach, very almost rose gold kind of effect to it. The neon color did not come through really strong in normal light. I really don't feel like it got represented well in this look. Even though I felt like I used a lot of it, it just did not come through well. You can see it in a few of the pieces here. I think that this section of my hair actually almost looks like a sunset, whereas a lot of the other parts just look like sherbet. Paradise Pink's also really pretty. That is in this section of my hair here. It's very light. This is like more of a pastel kind of pink. It's interesting because when I was thinking of the neon colors, I thought that they were going to be a lot more like bright and punchy. So let me know in the comments what you had expected, if this is something that you think holds true to the name of like neon hair color, and if you are disappointed in how it turned out. I think the real test is going to be how it looks under a black light. So I'm just recording it on my iPhone, so the quality of the video is actually pretty poor, but it was the best way to show the hair actually glowing under the light. It was really cool under the light. It was more subtle than I expected. I had to like directly under the light in order to see all of the colors coming through, but you can definitely see the neon moon better now in the black light. You know, overall, all I can say is if you are somebody that would find themselves under a black light, this could be a cool option for you. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna enjoy the like pastel aspect of it. I think that this gets a 4 out of 5 star review from me. It's a really interesting concept, not super applicable to most people's lives in my opinion, but still good quality product, really pretty colors under normal light, and just like a fun little twist on it from a cool company that has a give back program, vegan, cruelty-free, sustainable, and ethical. Comment below about your opinions of neon UV reactive hair dye, if you think it's cool, if you think it's dumb. Also, give me some tips about how to do my hair better next time, if there's any different kinds of looks that you want to see. And with that said, I'm gonna say goodbye and see you soon.